In order to be a contractor that works for the federal government, there are several registrations that you must have. One of them is a DUNS number. You will need the DUNS number not only for working with the Department of Energy, but really for working with any of the federal agencies. So I'm going to type in DUNS SBA. Now you have a link in the tutorial for this, but this is another way you can get there. And I see that it says getting a DUNS number, the U.S. Small Business Administration. So I'm going to navigate to that page, and in the center it says, how do I get my DUNS number? And it says DUNS Request Service, so I'm going to select that. And it's telling me that it's taking me to another site, and here I am at the location where I can select a DNB DUNS number. So I go over to the left and it says begin DUNS search. And the first thing it asks me to do is to select the country or territory, and I'm going to select the US. When I come to this page, it's just telling me about a new service called iUpdate. I'm going to continue to Government iUpdate. And that should take me there momentarily. And in the center of the page, I see there are 3 different choices. I can register to use iUpdate, I can find DUNS or request new DUNS, and if I'm already registered, I could log in there. So I'm going to find DUNS or request new DUNS by starting now. And everything I'm going to be doing today is fictitious, so using a fictitious identity may only take me partway through the process, but I will be doing that throughout all of these demos. So I'm going to select Tech Design Services, and I am based in North Chi-Li, New York, which is spelled like chili. So I'm going to find New York and search. Now what it will show me is that there are a number of companies in the area called Technical Design Services, or a variation thereof, but my company is not there. So I am going to, it says at the bottom, don't see your company listed, select an option below. And I want to request a DUNS number because I know that I don't have one. So I'm going to select that, and now I get this form. And I have to put in a lot of information. Your information is asking for my name, and I'm going to use a fictitious name, Nora Smith. And my title at the business is going to be President, so I just scroll down here until I find President. And then professional license. Now these are not all professional licenses, but many of them are. So for example, consultant isn't necessarily a professional license, or economist. So I'm going to select PhD. And then business email. This will be, again, fictitious. So tdesignservices@dawnbreaker.com. And my business phone number, 585-594-0025. And then there are some identity validation questions. If I wanted to know more, I could select the question mark, and it tells me that I need to be careful about the information I'm putting in, and then I can close that. I'm going to have my home address is County Road 12, and my home city, I'm going to close that, will be Naples, and home state, New York, and my home zip, 14512. And then company information, name of the company, and it says how the business is registered with the IRS, Secretary of State, or used for legal purposes. Now, if you're just starting your company, you may not have registered yet with anyone else, but you would still put in the name of your company, Tech Design Services. The company address I'm going to put in is 3161 Union Street. Company city, North Chi-Li. company state, New York, and then the company zip 14514, company phone number 585-594-0025. Now, I've entered this information. Some of it is fictitious, so it may not let me go much further, but nonetheless, using your information, you would put that in here. Oh, it requested a home phone number, so I'm going to put something in there because it says it's required. Now at the bottom it has this CAPTCHA, and this is a way of making sure that this isn't trivial stuff that people are putting in here. And I see a number 2575, so I'm going to enter that. And then I'm going to say next. And it's loading information into the system and telling me not to click back or refresh while it's doing that. Now it tells me that it was unable to successfully validate my association with the selected company, and says try again, making sure that all the spelling is correct, and that if you are unable to register online, click the authentication certification form. So I'm going to say continue,